Buckram reeled as rumour after rumour flooded in, following the fall of Fidok Castle. The leader of their enemy, a youth scarce old enough to shave, their owner Boona Branton, a man unworthy of their trust, the Dark Knights routed. But above all else, the news that King Dorgalawa's daughter still lived. In their desperation, the people wept. They yearned for a righteous leader, a saviour to bring them prosperity. The Lady Kashua was the answer to their prayers. Lancelot Tartaros, mouthpiece of the Holy Lodician Empire, recognized Kashua as the rightful heir to the Valerian throne. The quarrel over succession was officially laid to rest. By Lancelot's accounting, this prior unrest, as he named it, stemmed not from a deep-rooted divide between clans, but instead from the misdeeds of a handful of power-hungry men. The history books would speak of no great Valerian war. Yet only the landed and the nobility paid any service to Lancelot's tale. For those who resented the ascendancy of the Buckram, words made a poor salve. While the lie of the battlefield had changed, the war raged on. What had once been seen as a clash of clans became a rift between rulers and the ruled, a struggle to break free from the yoke of oppression.
You still live. Leave us.
Can you hear that, Knight of Zenobia?
It is only a matter of time before you fall.
Who rules in Valeria is a trifling matter. You of all people must understand this.
Let me guess. Unable to stem the tide that rises from the hamlets and villages?
Perhaps we ask too much of the Buckram soldiers. They're not the soldiers we are, you know. Or the men.
Always binding people to your will. Fettering them lest they show signs of free thought. Perhaps therein lies your problem.
They ask for a stern hand to rule them.
They ask? You're mad.
You have it wrong. It is the world that is mad. Tell me, how many of these peasants would even lift a hand to better their lot were they given a chance? How many would bloody their hands, risk their necks, walk without leaning upon another? How many would dare to fight? Think back to your own uprising. Where were the people for whom you shed blood? Safe at their hearths, grousing that more was not done for them.
Times were hard. It was all they could do to keep themselves fed.
Nonsense! They chose to be victims. They think that only from without the castle walls may one voice discontent, not realizing that the quickest way to the throne is a knife to the king's ribs.
These people have the right to live out their own lives, not fill some part in a play of your design.
You have both your eyes, and yet you see less clearly than I do. True freedom is not granted from above, it is won from below. And yet the commons look without for a savior, even as they claim sovereignty over their own fate. They wait and they wait for their savior, never taking that first step towards saving themselves.
Man is not so slothful a creature as that. They merely lack our strength.
You are much too pure of heart, Holy Knight. The people have no need of dreams. We give them all they need.
And what is that, pray tell?
A strong, unwavering ruler.
You are mad.
All men are born with a terrible burden upon their hearts. This insatiable yearning for pleasure. They do not hesitate to take the lives of others if it will better their own. And yet, even these base creatures can know guilt. So, what do? They turn it around. This is not my fault, man says. The world has failed me. Someone must bring order to this chaos. If the commons want to pursue their pleasure, let them do it in our service, under our rule.
You call this rule? This trampling underfoot of all who disagree with you?
We trample no one. All we do is reach beneath the suppurating flesh of this world and wrench out the source of its ailment.
No. As the body strives to mend itself, so does the heart. These people you so despise may one day astonish you with their valor.
You have far too much faith in the creature called man, Knight. People are drawn to power, drawn towards safety. They will betray even their most beloved to obtain it. Kashua, come.
Kashua, what are you doing here?
Allow me to introduce to you your liege, Knight. For this girl is none other than a gift left us by Dana's king, Dogalua, the Princess Versalia, rightful ruler of Valeria.
What?
Well, as you say, the Bakram are not long for this world. But, with the princess in our hands, Valeria will beg to serve under Lodis.
Kashua, how? Is this true?
I loved Denim. As my brother, I loved him. But he was no brother to me. He abandoned me. And now, I him.
Kashua!
Though it pains me to part with the man who took my eye, I see no need to further torment the vanquished. Farewell.
Wait!
Farewell, Knight of Zenobia.
She is the one that left and decided to just go for them. Chapter 4. Let us cling together. I thought I was in Chapter 4, but I guess I was in Chapter 3.
The princess has not been seen since the ceremony. Not even the officers among the Bakram know her whereabouts, and the regent has lent his spies to the search. I see no other explanation but that the princess has sided with the Dark Knights.
Then the rift between Branton and Tartaros widens. What word of the Dark Knights?
Most remain garrisoned in Haim, but many of their commanders, including Tartaros, are conspicuously absent.
Perhaps this is why the Bakram do not move against us. What could they be scheming?
You asked me to search for the Holy Knight of Zenobia.
Yes. Have you heard something?
A confession wrung from a scullery maid. It seems that the Holy Knight languishes in the dungeon below Haim Castle.
So he lives?
Yes, but under such a guard that not even the Bakram are allowed near. I was unable to mark him with my own eyes.
Still, you have done much. Go. rest.
By your leave, Commander.
Kashua.
Commander, should we not move our forces on Heim?
Not as yet. It would be rash indeed to strike without first knowing the Dark Knight's purpose.
Yes, but the more time that passes before we strike, the weaker we become. Have you forgotten the way the men speak of the princess? Soldiers in your own ranks weep aloud at the thought of lifting a sword against Orgalawa's blood.
I know. All the more reason to not act in haste.
A report, sir.
What is it?
The soldiers at Brigantis have taken hostages and holed up inside the castle.
What's this?
What are their demands?
Our surrender to the Bakram, sir.
After all the fighting we've been through? Not bloody likely.
So the Order of Falaha joins the fray. Their followers among the soldiers were many, were they not?
Aye, and their influence has only grown since the princess's appearance.
Not a situation we are like to change. The princess's arrival was, for many, the advent of a savior. Add to this the fact that the late Dynast King was a fervent follower of Falaha. How natural for these new converts to rekindle his cry for accord and seek to abandon the fight.
What will you do?
I see no other choice but to meet with these followers of Falaha and speak with them.
Out of the question. It's too dangerous, Commander.
Not if I go alone and unarmed. They will hear me out.
And also, what do you mean title drop, Angelo? The game's called Tactics Ogre Reborn, not Let Us Cling Together. That's something else entirely.
Oh, there's it.
Alright, with 10 million, what can I do? I don't know what's new, so I'm just gonna buy 10 of everything. If it can be used, we will find a way to use it. Alright. The first thing was called Let Us Clean Together. Huh, this one's called Reborn, though. That's all components that we can, like, just buy when we're trying to make things. Oh, we can now get gems, though! That's right, I did get one thing to let me get gems in one of the fights. What about new weapons and such? Spike shield and boulder shield. Not much, actually. The one that broke the economy is still there and well. I don't remember if we had any guitars or not. Let me go to the, what's it called? Crafting and see what shows up. Can you swap out one of my spells for Leaping Monkey? I can, sure. I don't even know what Leaping Monkey is, but alright. You have Chimera, Benumb, Brittle, and Envenom. Which one would you want to get rid of? Stun, Silence, Poison, and Chimera. Chimera, your choice. Alright, in that case... I want to keep poison. So far, nothing's been able to resist poison. So, like, stun or silence? I'm going to say stun. An indirect ninjutsu spell that grants nimble to a single target, allowing them to ignore terrain elevation difference. Holy shit. Alright. And also a new max level cap. Yes, we will be grinding a little bit just to make sure everyone gets to the level cap. Because this game seems to just love putting a level cap and then making you fight bosses and enemies that are a higher level than you, have skills you have no access to, and start out with cards that make them stronger. That is rude.
Take a look around.
Okay, not auction. I'm not auctioning some mirror. Crap. I, for some reason, got lost in the menu. Huh. I think with Gem you have access to some old crafts that I couldn't have done before. Probably, yeah. Can't make that one. Can make this one. If I could get the Tiger Bagna somewhere, then I'd be able to make better claws that have poison. For swords, or daggers right now, silence and nothing else, so not really desirable in my opinion. Next, swords. False strike. False strike. So the cutlass is still the better one because it has a additional bonus to it. The claymore is still better because it has breached and counterattack too. Misstep. Nobody's using axes though, so that's alright. For spears. Unfortunately, not better. I can't even make it anyways. Hammers, something with charm as an effect. No. Only one person uses the hammer, which is the fan, only because you can one-time use it as a charm spell. That's it. For katanas. Okay, for this, it looks like just anything will be better. Because they don't have any bonus effects. We'll lose the bonus damage against the undead enemies. That's worth noting. But aside that, looks like it's just parry 2 now.
What do you say?
And for this, for the, silence. Wait. Katanas two-handed. This is for the swordsman. I believe that's right. In which case, the silenced one is the one that you would want. Even if we get slightly more damage, silenced is a really good effect when it ever happens. We cannot buy ancient wood. But if we want, someone can get spell range +2. With on his silence doesn't matter at all. But the thing is, this would be a staff. It's a one-handed weapon, I believe. No, it's two-handed still. This would be the one-handed one that gives spell range +3. What's the mine on the staff right here? It is 7. Right now, everyone has Sybil's staff pretty much. Baldur's Staff was the next best one, which had less mana. I think that's why we didn't go for it. Give me the 7? Alright, we'll make one.
What do you say?
Next are whips, which we never really went into. That's for tamers, I believe, and nobody ever went to become one of them. Was there anything that we can make here that actually is good? Actually, I don't think I really looked at these much. %50 of someone's maximum MP. Will restore someone's max MP. But that involves going up this tree right here. Which you can do just because everything seems to be purchasable here, but... it would take Magic Salve and Fruits of the Sage. And then that requires Fruits of the Adept. And normal fruits. But... it's... this right here could be amazing to just have on everyone instead of full heals. 75% instead of 100% in exchange for also getting that person MP. But unfortunately, it's gonna take magic leaves, and those I don't know. We can't buy MP items. So yeah, they would have to be in such a limited supply that we can't do it. So that would not be possible, or at least ideal. We'd have too little to make it worth. Or to be able to feel that we can use them freely, like we can with the just full HP items. Like these, we can. They just require us to go... actually, Magic Leaf 1, which requires Magic Leaf, which we can't buy. It's just a thing you have to find. It all goes down and you can't do that. If Fruits of the Adept, I'm fine, but it restores so little that it's not really worth it. The Adept 2, where you try to make that a little bit more worth it, is also just not worth it because it takes the leaves. It wouldn't work out. Let me look at defensive items real fast. No additional effect, I should have figured, but we can make... why do they require a boost of swiftness? What? I'm missing something on this. Because the shield would give protection against slow originally? Oh. It doesn't say it does that here, though. Nowhere here does it say that it would, I think. Not anymore, but they didn't change the recipe, so it's just now a shield that requires a spell on top of it. To be fair, it gives more vitality. I mean, less the void and some int, but... next is the helmets, to which there are withered hats +1s now. They don't seem to do anything unique, though. Nothing new, at least. It seems it's just better mind and such. I I could have max of these and still have money left over. That is how far we've gone.
Just give the word.
Might as well. As for the armors, there's no sorcerer's robes, which give Wade 1. And more mind and intelligence. But those require sorcerer's robes that we cannot buy. Brigandine +1s we can get, and we can actually improve on. And those give also just Wade 1. I guess, yeah. Making sure that we can just get as many of those as we want.
What do you say?
And then for the gloves, there is now overguards, which those are the new ones that we can't buy. But they give... It's weird that the gloves give jump. It's really weird that the gloves give jump. All the gloves compared to the newest one. They give slightly more defense. You lose MP, luck, vitality, dex, and int in exchange for dexterity and avoidance. Climbing gloves? Maybe, but then why is it called jump and not climb? It increases the elevation you can go, so I'm just assuming, like, you will just leap far. And then for the shorts, the leg guards, really, apparently, according to the game. We can make improved Baldur leggings, but we have them already, so there's nothing better for Swiftfoot 1, unfortunately. And then here's where the jewelry, I believe, actually comes into play. Yeah, the gems right here. These things. You can make a Ring of Deafness, and then you can make a Ring of Deafness +1. Alacrity +1. Evasion, and select all that stuff. That gives 20 more luck. That gives increased. I don't remember who has what, though, so let me look at that. We could improve the warrior rings that everyone has. The weights will stay the same. Hopefully we got from boss. I think so, yeah.
Just give the word.
We can make a Ring of the Horde, funny enough. Yeah. And Ring of the Horde is for attack, defense, and strength 5. I don't know if people might actually want those, for all I know. I'll make... Issue low, not only will be able to craft gems, but buy them. I think I already can, Angelo. If you notice, I can get as many as I want right now with these gems. I already have the means to, I think, buy/craft them. I think I got in one of the past fights.
You sure? You sure?
That's the most I can make of the Ring of the Hordes. Ring of Vitality, someone has it. Oh, but we can't do those because of Worm Fangs. Worm Fangs are a limiting factor on those. That's the issue right there. Yeah, I think it is the dragon. We can't make it because we just don't have Worm Fangs. Ring of Deafness is Dexterity. We can get that up to +10.
Just give the word. What do you say? You sure?
Alacrity is agility. But that requires Beast Fang, so I can't make those. Ring of Evasion is Verdant Gems, and those I can make. Up to 10 avoidance.
You sure?
Yeah, JKO has one actually. So I can increase his Ring of
You
Avoidance.
sure? Just give the word.
And Ring of Intellect is Intelligence. We can get that up to plus 10.
Just give. You sure? What do you say?
Ring of the Mind is Mind. Yeah. And that one I think Demi G said he's going to want, right? The increased in Mind.
You sure? You sure?
Mage Bane is Res. Up to 10 Res. And it gives decent resistance to every single one as well. Every single elements.
Just give the word. What do you say?
Oh, they all do. All right. So it's just the Res then. Band of Fortune is luck. Up to 20 luck, and that's it. Luck is kind of useless. I mean, someone might want it. I don't know who, but someone might.
Just give the word. What do you say?
I think that's everything. We have longbows and siege bows we've not found yet. Combat bows, we found a few. Beast horns, which we don't have.
Fair.
All right, and the war report. Let's see what's new on here. We've got new scenes right here of the new leader. That map. Fort's last days. Reunited with Zenobians. Vice's End. Good for him. The Prelude map they gave us. That. And the two Lancelots talking. Tidings? It's not going to be there, I think. Oh my god. We got some new stuff here. Good news for collectors of trinkets and treasures. We have the good fortune of running into a charming young shopkeeper by the name of Deneb, who stocks all manner of rare curiosities. She peddles her wares as she travels the land, so consider yourself blessed if you happen upon her. The ceremony celebrating Princess Versalia's return to power was held at Helheim Castle. Bakram officials who served King Dorgalua, including, I think that's just a story right there about the princess. Distant Falters, Order of them Rises, the Dark Knights, something else. Oh well. The last one is the side mission, this right here. Law and order has suffered due to the lengthy war, but one town has been a haven for lawlessness since the rule of King Dorgalua. Southwest of the Podrigan fortress lies Ubeya, site of the outlaws' haven called Amish. The Amish. Amish has a long history as a stopover port for sea traders. But over time, it became a haunt for pirates, and it operates under its own laws. It is also home to many criminals and former soldiers seeking anonymity, as well as refuge, who lost their homes in Dargala's Great War. Why does it matter what title we have? It doesn't. It's just something that showed up here. All right. There's that castle right there. There's the place to grind. And there's the ports. So we could go down there to just do something on the side. But I'm curious where that shop is, if it's even possible to find it.
Take a look around,
Enter Heim on the 13th, 17th of a month. th or 25 on Balmamusa. I don't see Heim at all, so we probably could go for Balmamusa. Let me save first because you never know when randomly walking on one of these things will bug them. Rhyme is 22. Oh, this one is. We're on day 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So.
Good day. Come again.
19, 20, 21, 22.
Welcome, dear.
Yeah, why hello. This is the new shop. What is this? What do you have for sale? Exorcism, which we don't have actually, so. What? She has nothing like that. She has spells though. Oh, she has items though. Strengthening one base enough time to fortify. Charmer mission. Restore a single zombie unit to its natural state. And the Radiant Orb we've just still yet to buy, actually. For no reason. Iron sands, graphites, bunch of random ores, gems. She has nothing. Nothing I don't think that the other shop didn't have for me, aside maybe a couple of spells. You can turn these into undead. I guess that's so that way curse damage heals you instead, and then you use that to just bring them back to life. Which in its own is weird. A dark element. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, I guess you could buy Menleaf +2s and all that here, but... What's the first thing we see that we don't have? Radiant Orbs? Don't buy those, I guess, at the moment. And, like, nothing... It's all just components. I don't think I need those, so... Just Arcana stuff. And then Bedeviling Slam. Indirect Warrior Dance spell that slows multiple nearby enemies. That is actually kind of useful for all I know. He doesn't have anything unique or new when you for hiring. Not for auctions. For crafting. Since it's not the normal shop, we don't see anything new here. So I guess this secret shop holds nothing for us at the moment.
Welcomed. Take it.
Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping that it might have like some pretty awesome stuff or some secret items. Way to the 100th floor dungeon. Ah, fuck that place. Good to know. Gotcha. Need to go at least floor 5 to make use of it. Probably won't be doing that if I'm being honest.
Take a look around.
I wonder if I can only make $4.99. I think that's probably...
What do you say?
Small amount of money made.
Come again.
Alright, hold on, no. Gotta do this first. We have new units, or new people, so at least one thing I gotta look at is everyone's extra stuff here. Why did I have the buckler on? I don't remember. Because, like, there are better shields from the looks of it. I just didn't give the agility. Don't remember why. I think I just left it there. Since the costume change, is there a new class for you at all? Or there is not. Good to know. And the Azure necklace is just something for him. Linen slop, so we've just never upgraded because I do not want to increase his RT that much at all. +1 should be better. You think so? That's a +5 to so many things, though, man. Look at that. 10 HP, a 10 luck, 1 defense, strength of 2, vitality of 5. A Ring of the Horde +1 would give more damage, and it's 1 less agility, or 1 less weight, so the RT would go down a little bit. That would make him a bit more of an offensive unit. Less vitality, though, so he loses 10 HP for those stats. The Warrior's Ring is more for range. Ring of Deafness is more dexterity. Evasion is pure avoidance. Mage Bane for res. I'm gonna give him Ring of the Horde, actually. Maybe. He would lose some match defense, vitality, and resistance, but I think Ring of the Horde's just better, actually. Number its resistances. It has none, actually. It's weird how it goes strength 10 and we lose the dex and resistance, but things don't go down as much. Lose the 10 HP, of course. Yeah, the 1 defense increases to 4, and the luck also does not stay with us. But I think it's fine, actually. I'm going to go for the Ring of the Horde. This also increases my HP just a little bit. It's just a better buckler, seems. So the RT of 15 to 17. That's if it's used, I believe, for an attack. So just look at its defensive properties, in which case, yeah. Power shield, why the hell not? As for the helmets, Balder helmet would not be as big of a boost, I think, so that's left fine. No new skills were gotten or introduced, so everything looks to be okay. For Severian, I don't think anything's going to change for you. Aside maybe your Warrior's Ring turning to a Ring of the Horde, because that is just a better ring. Nope, let's go for that. Armor, your Brigandine is a little bit better for offensive, I guess. Increased damage, but you're not really our damage dealer. While you can do good damage, you're more a damage enabler at the moment. And also the int's kind of nice. JKO for these. You can get a super ninja. Pierce, Spirit Blade also. That means if you double attack, it is gonna hit your RT hard. Circlets. I'm gonna leave it at that actually, because I really do want your RT to be among the lowest ones. And Ring of Evasion. I think you still want the Ring of Evasion, right, JKO? Not gonna lie, it's pretty useless. It's up to JKO. If he wants the Ring of Evasion, he has the Ring of Evasion. Because you had the Ring of Evasion before, so I upgraded to a +1. But looking at all the other rings we have, do you still want the Ring of Evasion or no? We got a spare Ring of the Horde right here. We have Warrior Rings, Deafness for more dexterity. It's up to you. What do you want? Up to you, then I might give you the Ring of Dexterity. It increases your damages a little bit more, and Dex, I think, is just also probably a decent stat. Accuracy and attack. Nothing new gotten for you. We gotta go and train afterward. Yeah, smoke screen too, I forgot. Inflicts fall struck on enemies with 1 tile. Yep. Next is Neria, our 1 samurai. To which we already have the best thing we can get for you, I think. Aside the warrior ring, we can now increase that. Ring of the Horde is... I never saw how good Ring of the Horde was for some of these things. Less attack bonus, but the strength bonus right there adds up a bit more, I think. Alright, next, Nurso. I'm pretty sure you don't want to change anything at all, do you, Angelo? Like, unless you want to get some better gauntlets, but I don't know. This would technically be more better, but it would increase your RT by a bit. By 1.99. Leggings are also something, I guess. And your Ring of the Horde, I'm pretty sure you're going to stay on that. As for Brigandine +1, I think it's okay, honestly. You're living long enough and you're doing the damage you need to do. Honestly, I think you're fine. Bang. Bit harder to tell at the moment, I think. You have to have the buckler. You have no other access to shield or anything else. For the 1 unit that has short bows, and is there really for, like, supports? Stunned over silence, I'd say. Just for the RT cost. Isla, you're doing astonishingly well, I think. I probably want to give you dexterity for the knives, but also... Yeah, you know what? Let's give you the dexterity one for the knives. After that, give me the archer. Warriors could go for Ring of the Horde for 8 and 10, or this goes for 14 increased. Yeah, Dex is better. In the longbow, we have nothing better that we can give you at the moment. For Reinhold, you had a Defender's Ring, because again, we just didn't have any access to other rings that would help out. Couldn't do the gem stuff. But now I can give you Intelligence, probably, because you're the actual mage that wants to hit things with spells. That's 5 increase. Not enough, or 11, 15. Yeah, intellect's better for you. the mage stave. This would increase you a little bit, but it's reserved, unfortunately. We actually have normal enchanted staves, so it's similar enough, I think. So that is into 5. This is into 2, actually. So nah. Also 200. You're right. So no. I think you're fine as is. And then Deya, you get this new staff. It's mind +7, so it's already better than the other one you had. For Sybil staff +4. You lose some res, but you gain some MP and you're good. And then also this thing, the Defender's Ring. We had no other option before, but it seems you just want more mind. I don't blame you. I really would not mind you having a higher chance at landing these things. After that, Sumira the Flood Dragon. You had Alacrity for agility. More, do they? I think I didn't. She can't actually. All right, so I thought it was because it was due to RT, but no, she actually just can't. Unfortunate. And then Sumire, your Flood Dragon. You have the Ring of Alacrity for attack, defense, and agility. RT auto for conserve RT? For encroach. You mean engulf? Oh yeah. Increase the area of next range attack or spell by cast by 2. We could do that, no problem. And also, yeah, there's the Recruiter Reptile. Nobody ever wanted one, so we never did. That's for you, Sumire. Dex would be 14 and 12 for you, actually. The gold necklace was Denim's original necklace. It's just sort of out in the open now. 10 HP, luck, 1 defense, strength, vitality, and resistance. A weight of 2, though. It increases your defensive stats by 5 and 3, and your offense by 5. Ring of the Horde is much more offensive oriented, though. You just don't have as much agility thrown in there. Ring of Deafness is more dexterity in general, with almost actually as much as the Ring of the Horde, but that boost in strength is, I guess, maybe what you skill off of more. You want it? I mean, alright. I guess this dragon's gonna have the story necklace. And that's the end of all that. Ow. Let's do at least one training. Everyone, AI to all. I don't mind lizard replacement if that ever happens. We all been making these battles work hard. We have. That's the one thing we always do. We make it work. Even when it doesn't, we make it work. 24s. Okay. Do battle! We no longer have MP restoring items, so that is okay. It's weird seeing Denim's new sprites. It looks official almost now. You shouldn't though. Also, just every now and then, like seeing how the AI would use my units. Of course, I sort of tell them all just go ahead, but still. Either the worst way possible. Not always the worst way possible. Look at them. They're doing a good job right now. The mage going up in front to make sure everybody knows she means business. Like I dare say, so far the AI is doing a pretty good job, actually. Maybe mistakes here or there, but it looks actually pretty okay. Son of a bitch. She was hurt, maybe. Didn't need the heal. I thought we were going versus Hawkeye. Welcome. Four enemies, 5 enemies left. You can do it, AI. You cannot fuck this up. at least just do one of these. Just one training session. As long as I do one of them, everyone should gain some experience, and we can maybe see what new stuff we're gonna get. These fucking... this fucking AI just going into the corner right here. Come on. Come on, guys, just encroach a bit further. You're almost done. Alright, one left. Come on, one left. Let me see what we get. I want to at least see a little bit of the new experience or new skill that we might get. Maybe a new finisher. I'm not sure. One of the Terra in the party for 1,100 extra. Jesus. Chimera got a new skill, I think. I saw that. Alright, finishing moves. JKO got an increase to one of his things. Chimera got another one. Fang. Neria got a new actual finishing move. Everyone else just got skills. Go the finishing moves. Aw. Damn it. What is your new one? Because you barely just reached 20 now. MP of 40 and MP of 50. RT, it's a less RT intensive one, apparently. Selection for a single target with a mighty low targeting a vital area. Got a chance. Petrification. We have not had that effect actually yet. So, kind of cool. JKO, yours just leveled up, I think that's it. Nothing new, actually. Damn it. I was hoping for some like fancy, cool new stuff, but no, it just hasn't happened yet. So you did get this new one. Aquatic Resonance. Water burst on all enemies. We don't really use it that much, though. Dragon Skills is very useful. Dragon's Eye for accuracy. Can't be parried or deflected, and your 2 skills. Allow me to save. And as it is Friday, it is the one day a week I have to go out and actually do important shit involving being an adult. So, I gotta get out. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a great time. I shall see you guys tomorrow for some more Tactics Ogre Reborn. Until then, stay awesome. And hopefully you'll entertain you one more time, another time. I will be at least doing a couple of more of these off stream later on tonight to try and make sure that we don't have to spend time tomorrow getting up to the level cap and then going through the story that's going to happen in front of us, alright? See ya!